Do you all remember this particular image? It happened 10 years ago. No, I am not talking about an IPL auction. This was on the lines of the Indian Premier League auction. Remember, after the success of the IPL, there were a lot of leagues that came in Indian sports. You may say there was the Pro Kabaddi League, you could say there was even the Kho-Kho League. What about this one? You're right. 10 years ago, in 2013, there was a new league that was launched in India on the lines of hockey. The Hockey India League. It was modeled on the IPL, franchises, player auctions, and look at it, a novelty, raising it with a stick, the hockey stick. There was plenty of money. For 5 years, the Hockey India League became the mainstay when it came to the sport in India. Suddenly, 2018, it got suspended. 2019, it was touted to come back, but it never came back. And then 2 years of COVID, we all thought that the Hockey India League is a thing of the past. Not anymore. Because if latest media reports are to be believed, the Hockey India League is all set to come back. Bigger and grander and much more historic. On August 10th, Hockey India is going to have a meeting, and because of that now, we may see the revival of what was a very popular league if you look at it in the hockey spectrum of things. This was the setup. Players have been auctioned for, you could see there were team owners all discussing proper IPL-like setup. Now, all that could come back in 2024 because revival is now in store for the now defunct Hockey India League. From 2013 to 2017, it was one of the top leagues when it came to hockey. Now a revival will come after 6 years. New model has been proposed and decision will be made when Hockey India's executive meeting happens on August 10th. Dilip Tirki, who is the Hockey India chairman as well, he has stated that big things are on store for Hockey India because the revival of the HIL can mean only one thing, more time for the Indian hockey players. Because what was the major problem after 2018? Because there was hardly a domestic window and that India's hockey players were playing only abroad. That was the major problem. So now with the arrival of the HIL in a much better window, India's stars will get much more time to play. So what is the new model that the Hockey India League is going to happen now? 8 franchises in the men's league, in the men's HIL. That means whatever happened in 2013-17, it is already an elevation. What is the historic thing in this? 4 franchises in the Women's Hockey India League. And why this is historic and a great thing? Because women's edition will be making a debut in 2024. We all saw, despite the odds, how the likes of Sarita Devi and all the others, they overcame the odds, almost came close to a medal in Tokyo. Now they will be hoping that more game time in the Hockey India League as well as their international assignments ensures they get lot of benefits. So 8 franchises in the Men's Hockey India League followed by 4 in the Women's Hockey India League. Women's team making their debut for the very first time. So for all of you who are now in this modern era, what was the history of the Hockey India League? Firstly, it was played from 2013 to 2017. 6 teams participated. However, 2 of them became defunct and 2 new teams were added. Mumbai Magicians were replaced by Dabang Mumbai and Ranchi Rhinos by Ranchi Rays in 2015. So this was the teams that were there. Dabang Mumbai, Delhi Wave Riders, Kalinga Lancers, Punjab Warriors, Ranchi Rays and Uttar Pradesh Wizards. All these 6 teams, a typical franchisee like hockey in an IPL mold. So 6 teams. Out of that, 2 got new names. Mumbai Magicians and Ranchi Rhinos were replaced with Dabang Mumbai and Ranchi Rays. More such if you want to look at it. Winners and the player of the tournament in each edition. It was very brilliant in that sense that 5 editions you saw 5 winners. So in 2013, Ranchi Rhinos were the first team to win. The player of the tournament at that time was the legendary Sardar Singh. Sardar Singh was a massive name in the 2000, from the period of 2007 till 2013. He was the name in Indian hockey. Then Delhi Wave Riders in 2014, the player of the tournament at that time was Jaap Stockman, one of the best Dutch keepers at that time from 2010 to 2015. Remember, in 2012, he was part of the Dutch team that secured the silver medal in the 2012 London Olympics. Ranchi Rays in 2015, and player of the tournament was Ashley Jackson. Punjab Warriors in 2016, the player of the tournament was Rupinder Pal Singh. And Kalinga Lancers, the last edition in 2017 of Hockey India League, Kalinga Lancers won it, and Florian Fuchs of Germany, he was the player of the tournament. Everything seemed to have been going well, right? But then suddenly in 2018, crisis hit Hockey India, and the Hockey India League pulled the plug. It was suspended and only to be revived in 2024. Why was it suspended? Many people cited the busy international schedule for most of the players. Agreed. In 2018, you had the Asian Games, you also had the Commonwealth Games. But there was a deeper secret. 3 franchises, Delhi Wave Riders, Ranchi Rays and Kalinga Lancers, they all were posting losses of rupees 10 crore per year. So in 5 years, they had a cumulative loss of rupees 50 crore. 150 crores combined from the 3 franchises. So that is why, more than making money, the franchises were losing money, and the model of Hockey India League was such that they just could not make it a profit-making venture. So that is why now this was the major issue, and for 4 years, no one could agree upon how the Hockey India League could be revived. At the same time, there was another problem. FIH, the main international body of hockey, they started the Pro League. Now, the Pro League was such that most international stars could not be made free for the Hockey India League, and that's why without international stars, the league lost novelty. The FIH Pro League has been one of the key factors in India hockey's resurgence. Remember, they finished 3rd. This time in 2023, they beat Australia twice, World Cup winners Germany twice. Yet, the competition was so intense that they ended 4th in the Pro League. So, the Pro League is helping India, but the addition of the Hockey India League will ensure that the players get much more game time. Apart from international assignments, they can do well even in local and domestic tournaments as well. And remember, more domestic tournaments means the popularity of hockey will be at an all-time high. Remember the Hockey World Cup, whenever India played, Kalinga Stadium and even the Birsa Munda Stadium, they were overflowing. The fans had attended to full capacity. So, 2024 is the likely date for the Hockey India League to make a comeback in India. 8 franchises for the men, 4 for the women. It can only be great news, because remember, 2024 is a vital year. The Olympics is there. How much game time can you get in, and how can you analyze the players of the opposition from the foreign teams? That will be very, very important for them. 2 challenges though for Hockey India League if they have to do it in 2024. The window has to be good. The condensation of the matches and the time limit should be perfect. How will Hockey India League now compete with the FIH Pro League? Because the FIH Pro League is the most important tournament, primarily after the Olympics and the World Cup. So they will face competition on that aspect as well. But Hockey India League's arrival in 2024 means only good times lie ahead for Indian hockey. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.